Hello everybody. Within this video, I'm going to show you how to use snipping tools for screen captures to be used within Google Forms. On a Chromebook, to do a specific screen grab or capture, you have to push Shift, Control, and Show Windows. The Show Windows icon is usually above the number 6. It's a square with 2 lines next to it. Once you push these buttons, you'll have an icon on the screen that you can drag over whatever the image or picture or words that you want to capture. On a Windows device, there's a snipping tool built into Windows. You have to click the Start button, search for the snipping tool, and then within that snipping tool, there are a few options here. Freeform snip, rectangular snip, window snip, or full screen snip. I would use the rectangular snip over exactly what I want to make a copy of. You take the screenshot and you save it. On a MacBook, which is what I'm using, all you have to do is push Command, Shift, and then number 4. An icon will pop up, and you drag it over whatever it is that you want to capture, whether it's an image or words, and it saves it to your desktop. So now what I'm going to show you how to do is use the snipping tool to screen capture 2 items. The first item is a bar graph I put together on Google Sheets. I'm going to push my 3 buttons. On a Mac, it's Control, Shift, and 4. And all I have to do now is highlight what I want, and it'll take a picture and save it as an image on my desktop. If you're using a Chromebook, it'll save it into your Downloads folder, and if you're on a Windows device, you save it to where you want to save it. The next image I'm going to take is of a passage in a story. So Command, Shift, and 4. I'm going to highlight my passage that I want, and it will save it to my desktop as an image, and all I have to do is insert them into whatever I'm going to be making. I've uploaded both of my snipped images into my Google Drive, and now I'm going to show you how to use those images in a graphic organizer or in a quiz utilizing Google Forms. The first thing you have to do is click on Add an Image. It's right under Title and Description, located right here on the right. You click it and it'll pull up a brand new menu where you can upload an image if you have it on your hard drive, and you can pull it from other sources like a camera, or if you have a URL, or if it's in your photos. But I know I have mine in my Google Drive, so I'm going to click on Google Drive. I just put them in there, so it's going to be in recent, and as you can see, I have my passage and my bar graph. I'm going to click on the bar graph, I'll click Insert, and it embeds that image right into the Google form. So I'll give it a title, and then I'm going to add a question. How many students' favorite pet is a bird? And the kids can give me a short answer on that, or I can give them a multiple choice. This is really up to personal preference. 3, 2, or 1. And that's done. Now I'm going to add my passage. Again, I'll click on Add an Image. I'm going to bring in my passage. I'll click Insert. It's added my passage, and I'll add a question again. Does the word survival mean in this passage? I'm going to change this to a paragraph, so it's a long answer. And I'm done. All I have to do now is preview it, and let me show you what it looks like. When you click on preview, it looks really nice. You have your sample graphic organizer, your title. Here's my bar graph, my first question that they can answer. Here's the passage. How nice does that look embedded into the form? And then here's a question. What does the word survival mean in this passage? You can get really creative with this. You could make this a quiz where it self-grades. There's a lot of options here, but a nice way to use a snipping tool is to embed images like this to make this more student friendly and realistic, in a sense that this is what they would see in the classroom setting on paper. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel.